Hey there, Mike Barbanica, Mayor Pro Tem, City of Antioch. I'm doing your Wednesday morning wrap up. Just kind of an overview on the council meeting. The council meeting was April 26, 2022. Obviously, I'm not filming this on Wednesday morning. I just got out of the meeting. So I figured let's just go through everything real quick and I'll give you, we were there till 11:16. So if you didn't stay for the whole thing, I can't say as I blame you. Okay, unhoused residents, item number 6, unhoused resident services. This specifically is regarding the Executive Inn Hotel. This was obviously a hot topic. There were several advocates that showed up that were not in support of this for different reasons. And so, but this specifically is regarding $12.3 million over the next 5 years, which comes to about $2.46 million a year, or $82,000 per room. Keep in mind, there's only about 30 rooms over there. I was not for this moving forward, or I was not in support of this. Councilmember Orgachuk was not in support of this. This item got postponed, and the Mayor Thorpe, Councilmember Wilson, Councilmember Torres Walker were in support. And but it got postponed, and the reason it got postponed was for a study to come back, and it's postponed for another special meeting. Of course, we got to the end of it, and the mayor brought up that this has all been 3-2 all the way down the line, and this reflects people's values. This reflects being, number one, fiscally responsible with $12.3 million. It also reflects the people in the neighborhood around the Executive Inn that do not want this becoming the hotel that, for lack of a better term, I don't want to call it a homeless hotel, but I want a transitional housing hotel. But $12.3 million over a 5-year period, that is a lot of money. The bicycle garden, that was a 5-0 vote. That's the next item. Bicycle garden looks like it's going to be moving forward to the Pruitt Park. That was the direction given. Next one, discussion on the tobacco ordinance. It's no secret I've not been in support of this, neither has Councilmember Torres Walker. This was voted in, this ban was voted in, and people were given 3 days notice to stop selling, which was a disaster for many of our local businesses. So this actually changed gears, and we put a stay on enforcing this until after the election of what the state does. And that direction was given by myself, Councilmember Torres Walker, Councilmember Orgachuk, and the mayor did agree with the stay, as did, I believe, Councilmember Wilson. But the mayor talked more about the possibility of, at that time, still having the ban, regardless of what the state does. I think it's a mistake. Why put our local businesses at a disadvantage? And then we went through multiple tentative agreements between the city and different bargaining units. All of those passed 5-0. We've been working on those for quite some time. Recruitment of police officers. So the mayor had proposed a substantial bonus for hiring police officers. I am not for that bonus. I'm for keeping the current bonus or looking at some other options, but not for the dollar amount that was proposed. What basically ended up happening, we all agreed that the mayor was going to go back and work with the city attorney and the police department to come up with a plan, bring it back to council, and we'll reevaluate it then. Overhire of police officers. We all agreed 5-0 that we're going to be looking at bringing on an additional 10 up and above what we're allotted, 115. So that brings us to 125. I did tell everybody that don't get too excited, because for us to go from 101 right now to 125, that's a huge undertaking. It's going to take a long time. This isn't going to happen tomorrow, but hopefully it's heading in the right direction. The discussion item for the formation of the Public Services Community Department, and actually it's really called the Public Safety Community Department. I have not supported that. Councilmember Orgachuk has not supported that. Mayor Thorpe, Councilmember Torres Walker, and Councilmember Wilson do support that. I voted no on that, and it did pass with direction given to council. And it was regarding putting in names within the ordinance, and basically, let me take that back. I say it passed. What it did, it was paused until some other things that are going on in closed session are resolved. So I correct myself on that. Two other tentative agreements with bargaining units. Those passed 5-0 each of them, and that was pretty much the evening. We did have a member of the community that reached out in public comments and made some serious accusations regarding the police department. I had told that person, hey, reach out to me, give me a call. But instead of that, what I did is I sent them a message saying, look, if you have serious accusations against anybody in the city, including police officers, send it to the DA's office, send it to the FBI, send it to DOJ, send it wherever you're going to send it. But the city council is not qualified to evaluate evidence and statements, etc. Leave that to the professionals. And so you probably heard me say in public comments, hey, give me a call. But that was the message I sent, and I texted it to that person saying, I appreciate you making a public comment, but if in fact you do have some information, let it go to the proper authorities. This is not a council. Council is not qualified to make these decisions or evaluate this. So that's it for your wrap up. Hope all is well. Thank you very much. Mike Barbanica, Mayor Pro Tem, City of Antioch.